Let's see what's going on here. And why is everything like that? I've been doing that before. This is so annoying. Okay, let's try it now. Now let's see. There it is. All right, it's the Child Free Thinker back at you again with another video. I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. So today's topic is you need to learn how to protect your energy from energy drainers, energy vamps, or whatever you want to call it. Because oh, a lot of it goes on out here. So you have the right to protect your own energy. You have the right to chill to yourself. You have the right to not be bothered with other people's problems and other people's burdens and baggage. You have the right to choose the company that you want to choose. And you have the right to stay away from drama and drama filled people that got a lot of drama going on in their life. You don't have to be surrounded by these energy draining parasitic energies. A lot of people get offended. Who cares about them being offended? You're not related to them. You don't have any ties to them. You don't have anything to do with them or their problems. You don't have to be bothered with them. You have every right to stick to yourself and keep the peace. But there will be people in this world that have a problem with that. Don't know you from a can of paint. They feel like you owe your time and your energy to someone you don't give a fuck about. You don't have to do that. In this world, people are becoming needier and needier, more and more desperate for another person's energy, another person's presence, another person's company because they can't deal with their own. And you have to pay attention to how you feel around these type of people. Like, do you feel like getting the hell away from them? Do you feel comfortable around them? Or do you get the vibe to make sure you stay the fuck away from them? Trust your reaction that you get when you around certain people. If as soon as you around someone, some tell you to keep your distance from them, do just that. You grown. As a grown adult, you do whatever the hell you want, anytime you want, anywhere you want, with whenever the hell you feel like it. You paying the bills. You ain't gotta be bothered with nobody burdens and baggage. Protect your spirit and protect your energy, even if that means hanging dolo, because people out here nowadays are becoming needier and needier and needier and needier and needier and needy, desperate, very desperate energy. It's giving thirsty, it's giving desperate, it's giving desperation, it's giving they don't have their own identity, it's giving no personality, it's giving desperate to be in people's face, desperate to know what someone else is doing. And that comes across as draining, leeching, parasitic energy, annoying. People like that are very annoying. They think it's cute, but it's very annoying. It's gross. Um, and you need to know how to protect yourself in these situations. One of the ways is grounding yourself, being very comfortable with your own presence in your own company, doing things that you like to do in a world where everybody is either breathing all over the place in each other's face, laughing and being fake. You don't have to be fake. People be out here being fake as hell. And then they think that they're gonna fool you with their fake shit. And because just because you around people don't mean you have to engage with the motherfuckers. You don't want their burdens and you don't want their baggage and you don't want their problems because they're fucking draining. And if it offends people, who cares? I don't care if they get offended. Be offended. You don't have to be bothered with every face in the world because you're not going to get along with everybody. But for the people you do get along with, you would have known them for years. Ain't going to be no new people. We're not 5 year olds. We're not three. We're adults. So do I have a purpose? Do we have a purpose? We don't have a purpose. There's no need to talk. Shut up. When you straightforward with people like that, a lot of people can't handle that shit because they're fake. They meddling in other people's business. They're busybodies. They're eavesdropping. They're always trying to see what the next person got going on. They're not focused on their dreams and goals. They're trying to see how you live your life and compare it to their life. Or they want you to be concerned about what they're doing when you don't give a fuck. And you're honest about it. You don't have to be connected with all these leeches and parasites in this world. You got some real cool people, but just because they cool don't mean you want to see their ass all the time. Everybody got their own life. being in your face don't have nothing to do with me. When you're that type of person, especially if you're a woman, you're expected to be in people's face, be desperate, low self-worth, no value with yourself, trying to impress everybody around you, acting like you give a fuck, rolling with gossiping ass women that talk too much. Gossiping females is always in people's face that never learn their own lessons in life. Stay making the same bad choices over and over, but somehow have enough energy to be in somebody else's face. You don't live their life. You could barely live your own. So that comes across as dead weight. You got to watch the company you keep. You hanging around with dead weight. Guess what? You're gonna become dead weight. You hanging around parasitic, leeching, busybody, gossiping, two faces. You need to focus on your own life. And these type of people will be drawn to people who don't want nothing to do with their fucking ass at all. Then they become entitled to your energy as if you owe them some. Bitch, I don't owe you nothing. The breath you breathe come from your effort. You inhale and exhale. That don't got nothing to do with me. Go to God. Take it to God. I'm not God. Take it to God. You gotta let these people know everything they want to need. Take it to God or whoever you deal with or whoever's responsible for your life. I don't have nothing to do with it. Period. Take your problems to God. Whatever, whoever you deal with is responsible for you. Whoever you have a connect with. Stop trying to dump your shit off on someone who don't want nothing to do with you or your problem. Deal with yourself. Okay? And sometimes you gotta be blunt with people and let them know that they dead weight. They dead weight. And let people know that you don't need a chaperone. You gotta let people know you're not looking for a chaperone. You're not looking for none of that. They chaperone is for their kids, not you. You grown, they grown. Nobody need a chaperone. Okay? You are not H&R Block. You are not Jackson Hewitt. So you don't need their assistance. Okay? There are a lot of women out here that are very desperate and needy. So when that is the staple for a lot of women in the world, they expect all women to carry themselves like needy, desperate, indecisive, not knowing how to make decisions, clinging on to other people, needing validation, needing acceptance, not knowing how to be to themselves. So when they look over, them same flocks of females will flock together because they got that same mentality. They can't think on their own. Old and young. It doesn't matter what age they are, they got that same pea brain. That same busybody mentality where they got to run around to make themselves feel like something. They need to have some access to everybody's life. Being in any company of these types of people will leave you depleted and stir up a world of problems in your life. With them type of women and them type of dudes, they bring drama and anything associated with them. People like that get very offended. You getting offended by someone you don't know. I'm not offended by you because I can care less about you or anything you got going on. You offended because you're entitled to someone. I don't know why. I don't know you last year, last week, last month, and I won't know you today, tomorrow, or next week or next month. So what are you offended by? Because of what you want. You get what you want from what you do for yourself. You don't get what you want from people who don't know you or have any ties to you. Okay? There are people in this world that think that because they see people that mean you best friends. Because they see you, they want an interest in knowing. I don't want to know you. I don't care how many times I see you. You need to click with who you click with, and you have the right as a human being to say no to people. You don't even got to say shit to them. You could keep doing what you do. You don't owe nobody no conversation. You don't owe nobody no explanation. You don't owe anybody shit. So I don't know what's wrong with these grown people carrying themselves like 2 and 3-year-olds. You old enough to have your own stuff going on. You old enough to be content with yourself. You old enough to have your own life going on. Live it. Ain't nobody compete with each other. I don't give a damn what you do, who you are, and what you have. Make that clear. Mind your business. Stop being needy. You got to tell people neediness is very draining. Desperation is unattractive. Clinginess is childish. You are an adult. Act your age and not your shoe size. Grow up. Focus on your dreams and goals. Stop being so desperate. Don't be so desperate. Desperation is not attractive in any gender. It's unattractive. That's a person that's always needing something. That's a person that always need validation. They always need to seek validation from other people. Every time. They can't solve none of their problems, but they can be in everybody else's business. That person right there is a red flag. Watch out. And there's plenty more with them because they operate in packs. They operate in packs of 10 or more. They get their energy from all them people. But on their own, they don't know what to do. So they run into other people's face, once again, seek validation, seeking acceptance, fishing for compliments, wanting to be noticed as a grown adult. Not a kid, this is a grown adult. Looking at how other people live in their life, thinking that they're going to do something about it. You're not. You're not. Okay? That's not your duty. That's not your responsibility. That's not your purpose and your role in someone's life you don't run. So people be forgetting their roles. Your role is to mind your business and take care of you and yours. But your role is not to try to run somebody else's life as if it's yours. It's not. Run your life. Live your life. If you need a chaperone, then get a chaperone. But every adults don't need chaperones. People underage need chaperones. You sign their permission slip to live and what they do. You don't give consent to how another person live their life. That's not your role. That's not your place. Know your place, or you'll be reminded of it. So when you an adult and you act like an adult, I'm not talking about running around in everybody's face, peeling your clothes off for everybody to look at you. That don't got nothing to do with an adult. Being an adult is about making decisions and meaning it. Knowing if you're dealing with people is a purpose for it. You ain't got to be in everybody's face, kiki can. Why am I in your face? Why are you in my face? Why are you in my face? Now you mean. You're not mean. You grown. You understand? A 2-year-old is mean. An adult is grown. An adult already know what type of people are people. You know who you dealing with. So all that thinking you finna throw a smile on your face and eavesdrop and ear hustle with your busybody ass, cut it. You're nosy. You're fake and you phony. You talk too much. You two-faced. You stick your Pinocchio nose in everybody's face. You are a liability. Dead weight. Baggage. Because if you weren't, I'd pick it up. You pick that up with people. You could pick up authenticity from people and you could pick up bullshit. And the minute I pick up bullshit, don't ever say nothing to me. Keep your drama within the circles of the people that you hang with. And you could pass baggage to baggage, burden for burden. And y'all can throw burdens off on each other. But your baggage ain't my problem. Take that to baggage claim at the airport. This ain't the airport. You understand? I don't collect people baggage. All right. The trash collectors collect the trash from the dump. But I don't collect people trash. You don't see me go around doing that. Okay. And people are getting more and more like that. And they seem to be getting worse with it because it got worse around 2020 during that pandemic when people just was needy and desperate and acting like they never seen people in their life. And now you got people out here acting like they've never seen humans before. These are grown adults that think that because it's someone there that you need to know them. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's called commonalities. It's called your rights to mind your business. People bond in different ways. And you're not going to be best friends overnight. We grown. Who looking for a best friend? We grown. Grown people ain't looking for no best friend. They grown. Been there, done that, sweetheart. I'm grown. I'm not looking for no other grown adult. It's not impressive. I know about grown people. So cut the crap and cut the conversation. Focus on you. Because focusing on me ain't doing nothing for you. Focusing on you won't do nothing for me. Let's keep it 100. You grown, I'm grown. What do you want? So when you talk like that, it's because you're grown and you already know what people are about. Because if they're not about that, you would have been clicked. But just because you click, people got to understand clicking and being in your face every day ain't going to happen. I don't want to see you every day. I don't want to see you every other day. I don't want to see you every month. I barely want to see your ass. You're needy. And you need to fix that. You need to let a lot of grown people know you got to fix that desperation inside of you. You got to fix that clinginess and neediness and validation seeking, people pleasing. You got to fix that. That's why you don't know how to act when somebody's not a people pleaser. And this is for women and men, old as hell and young. This people pleasing. What you do is good for you. Keep doing it. Don't think you need to be filled in on what other people doing. That's not your path. That's not your lane. And that's not your life to live. Focus on the life you were given and focus on your dreams and goals. When you like that with people, you are not a bad person. You are an adult. You're an adult at 18 or 108. It doesn't matter what age you are. You have the right to let people know straight up, look, all that funny shit, all that dumb shit that I done picked up off of you before you even open your mouth, I can read you better than you can speak. Close your mouth and don't bother. Keep pushing. Now you take that bullshit to the people that like to be entertained by bullshit. But I'm not one of those people that like bullshit. Because if I was, I'd have a lot of bullshitters around me. You would never see bullshitters around me. You will never see a pack of women running their fucking mouth about what somebody else doing while their life is in shambles. You will never see a bunch of dudes up in my face while I fake laugh at their phony jokes. Either we cool or we not. And if we cool, trust me, we not gonna get cool now. I've been knew you already. Saw that new shit? No. Focus on you. Focusing on me ain't gonna help you grow. Focus on yourself and grow. What you do, what you eat, does not make me run to the restroom. What you do in your life don't change none of mine. So focus on the life you have. What you doing, where you going, where you headed, where you from, where you've been, how you've grown. That's up to you. That don't got nothing to do with me. So I'm very straightforward. I'm very short with people. If it's about the business, cool. And after that, no. Anybody else don't got nothing to do with that. What are we talking for? Why are we in each other's face? What's up? Okay? People like to compare themselves to other people, especially women, especially females. Females got a goddamn problem with it, old and young. They always need to see what's she doing. She don't give a fuck about you. She don't give a fuck about you, and you don't give a fuck about yourself. Because if you did, you would spend less of your energy draining your own energy to see what another person is doing. You are not them. You will never be them. You are you, and you can barely be yourself. So you don't have nothing in common with that person. It is they self and gonna be they self anywhere they go and around anybody. Whoever got a problem, it don't fucking matter because they not gonna do nothing about it to get put in their place. Take care of your kids, grandkids, great grandkids, and great great grandkids. Keep them on the straight and narrow. Take care of your hygiene. Make good decisions. That's your duty. You don't run a goddamn thing in my life. Pump them brakes. Now, your feelings don't matter at that point. Your feelings are bothered by someone you cannot control. A lot of people so used to being able to run over people and be entitled to other people. And they jump up because of I don't give a fuck. So sit back down. The only people that you need in your face is everybody you put on this earth and everybody that you have responsibilities to. And you back up of all the people because if you come across as a draining leech, a parasite. And me, I will tell you if it hurts your feelings, I'm going to tell you acting parasitic. You acting desperate. You're not acting like a person that has their own life and do things their way. You're not acting grown. So I'm going to show you. Acting grown is doing what you want, when you want, how you want. Not being entitled to other people's time, energy, or presence. Not being an attention seeker. Send your ass down, mind your business, live your life any way you want. Anybody on the sidelines that got something to say need to be shutting the fuck up because they got their own life that they've already created. Keep creating it. Close your mouth. Don't get so curious that you neglect your responsibilities. Stop being curious. You're not curious. You're nosy. A 5-year-old is curious. A grown, old-ass adult, you are nosy. You are entitled. You're not nosy. You're not curious anymore. So cut it. Okay? When you ages 0 to 10 years old, you're curious. When you a grown adult, you're nosy. And your intentions aren't good. You don't force shit to happen. Things happen. You don't force none. People try to force connections, force friendships. And people could tell you come across as needy as fuck. Desperate. And that's going to make that person stay the fuck away from you. Especially somebody good on their own that ain't looking for all that. You are. Okay? Women like this, you don't see them hanging with all these brides that's out here with the drama. Want to tell you how many times they got cheated on. Tell you about their baby daddy. You don't care. I don't care how many times you got cheated on. I don't give a damn about your baby daddy. I don't give a fuck. If you just cried because you got cheated on again. Good. I hope you get cheated on again because you're silly. Okay? People want to tell you this shit and they want you to pull up for that. That don't got nothing to do with me. That got everything to do with you. So that's a you problem. Figure it out. That ain't a way to bond. You understand? And you can read straight through these people. Like the more you live in this life, you can read through people very quick. It gets easier and easier. And people don't like when you can see straight through the bullshit and get straight to the pulp of what's going on. All that fluff, all that being around the bush. No. What's up? What's going on? Don't come with the fluff. Don't come with the things that don't matter. What's up? Okay? That's what they expect guys to do. They expect men to act like that. Women to act like that. Oh, well, oh what? Get used to it, babe. I ain't never been the type of person that was hanging around a bunch of brides. What they problems? I've never been needy. So I don't know what type of ones you dealt with. The drama, the chaos, the ones that love chaos, drama, bullshit, dumb as fuck, making stupid choices over and over. That's what you know. And you familiar with, you're comfortable with it. So when you see someone that's keeping it pushing and doing what they do, somehow you feel that you're the one digging in your pocket. You the one digging in your pocket, in your wallet, in your purse. You think you running some in their life. And they gonna tell you that you not. Because they gonna check their statement, so they're not gonna see you on there at all. And they're gonna be wondering what's going on with you. You confused. I'm not. So let me make sure you don't get confused. Let me give you some clarity. So you don't be confused no more. Okay? So you ain't with the bullshit. Like when you a kid, you might not know better, but when you grown, you not with no bullshit from nobody. Okay? And people will project what it is that they would want and think that you should want the same thing. Everybody in this earth is different people. We don't want the same stuff. You like drama, you like chaos, you like to be in the loop and the know of everything around you as if you run everything. But everybody don't need that. And if you get offended, good, because you're going to get offended over and over. And that's okay. And I'll be the one to offend you. Not on purpose, but by living my life. If it offends you by being grown, then you're going to stay offended. Because I would never change for anyone. Never have, never will. So if you offended by the way this grown adult live their life, I swear to God, it ain't going to be your first time getting offended by me. Because I'm not going to go out my way to offend you, but I'll never be in your face. So if that offends you, prepare to stay offended. You won't be the only one. So gather in the line with the rest of people who I don't fuck with. Sit in the seat and enjoy. Because you're going to stay offended. Not because I've done anything to you, because your expectations of a person you don't know has nothing to do with that person that don't know you. So expect that from yourself. Have them same expectations for yourself with someone you don't even know. Relax. Calm down and mind your business. Stay out the way and stay in your lane. Don't ever try to rearrange somebody's life like you're doing something for them, but they have every right to put you in your rightful place. Pay your bills. Focus on your life. Chill. Stop being excited for drama all the time. Drama ain't cute. Don't act shocked when people ain't with it. You dealing with grown people. Once again, you not in middle school. You grown. You got grown people carrying themselves like teenagers, man. Why you need drama in your life all the time? Good for you. Keep it up. But don't be looking around to see who you gonna pull into your web of bullshit. Everybody ain't with it. You grow up. Grow up. Baggage, dead weight, burden. Some people don't know how to act without the chaos. Good for them. But you have every right to stay away from those types. And you have every right to be able to discern them and pick up on them real quick. I don't give it. I could be around a person for 100 years and not say a goddamn word because it's not my place to speak to you. It's my place to be real with everything I do. And if I don't rock with you, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing except for we not clicking, we not bonding. I wasn't drawn to you. You weren't drawn to me. And just because someone is drawn to you, don't mean you got to be drawn to them back. Life goes on, right? Keep it pushing. Don't take it personal. Just mind your business and focus on you. Put all that energy into yourself. That's what's wrong with you. You put your energy into all these other people, and you expect for other people to drop who they are for you because that's what you do. They not you, and you not them. Go look in the goddamn mirror and tell me who you see. You don't see that other person. You see yourself. Focus on that. And maybe the people around you will do the same. Yeah, when you grown, that's how you talk. And people not ready for that because everybody out here is mixed into other people's stuff. Okay? So you got to protect your energy. Pay attention to how you feel around certain people. Pay attention to exactly how you feel around certain people. It don't have nothing to do with how they look and nothing. Just pay attention. That tell you everything you need to know. It don't got nothing to do with how they dress and none of that. and don't do anything otherwise than the first thing you picked up. Don't focus on their shoes and their attire because you can get fooled. There's people out here that could fool you by that. But you have the right to enjoy yourself. People get weirded out when people actually enjoy themselves. Oh, why you not hanging out with these fake motherfuckers? Why? I'm not a kid. I'm not a kid. You haven't grew up. I see. You haven't learned. Okay? Shit. Grow up. It bothers people that much. Yeah, a person robbing a bank, they used to sit right there and watch it like it's nothing. A person minding their business, they get their panties and boxers in a bunch. They crying and shivering and shaking. That person ain't even bothering you. They're not concerned with you or what you're doing. They don't care nothing about you. They know it. So that's how bad this world has got. It could be real stuff going on that people don't know. They don't want to know that stuff. They want to know people who don't want to know them. Don't take it personal. Live your life. You know all the people you need to know. You don't need to know everybody in the world. I don't want to know everybody in the world. For what? That's how you know you're grown. Don't forget it. And don't feel bad. It ain't no need to feel bad about that. Sure, the more you live, the more you will understand that people come with a lot of baggage, bro, a lot of bullshit. Them and their problems and their fucking issues. And you not their doormat. You not Dr. Phil. I'm not Dr. Phil. What's wrong with you? If we cool, we cool. We like I said, we been cool. At this point in my life, no, I ain't looking for nothing new. Except for the things I give myself. New people, new faces, you just a person. Ain't nothing impressive about another person with 2 legs and 2 arms, 2 eyes and a nose. The fuck? The only thing that differentiates you from another is your personality. That's not, so what? If we cool, we cool. We not, we not. We grown. Keep it straight up. People not used to straight up people. Get used to it. Okay? Ain't no beating around the bush. We could be grown. That's a part of being an adult. You don't have to. You beat around the bush when you a kid because you feel like you have to. When you grown, you don't have to. You can say what you need to say. But this world ain't really ready for it. So everybody is becoming passive aggressive, beating around the bush, tiptoeing around the truth, and then running to other people and saying what they really want to say, and then come around you with that fake smile. That ain't how it's going on. Just want to put that out there. This is a part 1. I'll do a part 2 later. PL-TJ5SD. Nice to see you in. Hope this message resonated, and this is just a part 1. See you next time.